Hi, how are you? I hope you are doing okay. Okay, today I'm going to talk about how one man can change the world. Okay, very few people have the courage they have the courage to think that they can change the world, but they can change the world. Even one man can change the world. I'm going to give you a story about my childhood. I grew up in a village. It was an interior village. And I think I've given this story in another previous video, where in that village there were no prospect. Okay, it looks like it has no business prospect, and but the whole thing changed when these two brothers they came to that area and started their first a shopping center. They had a bakery, they had a shop, they had a posho mill, and they had they had what I think they started they had a shed for pool tables. So what happened? That's when everybody started to say, hey, this place has a potential to become a shopping center, and everybody started buying around them. So you see, so what started as something that didn't look like viable. Okay, believe me or not, when they started out, the shelters that started were mostly wooden structures, and nobody even thought that they would be successful. Fast forward now, that shopping center is one of the most thriving places in the area. It even has there's a police post. Other people have built around them, and it's like a town on itself in the middle of the village. And one thing I learned from that guy is philanthropy. That was the first person who I ever saw who was philanthropic and was doing some things that very few people would do today. Okay, what he did is he used to encourage people to learn. Okay, I used to go to buy. I was one of his added customers, and one thing for sure is he really motivated me. Okay, I used to read a lot when I was a kid, and when I was sent to the shop, I used to buy say cooking fat. Those days we used to buy cooking fat that was wrapped using newspaper, old newspaper. So I used to read the sports page a lot, and he had even noticed that I had a liking for sports. So I used to like, hey, do you have a new version, or do you have a new newspaper? Please put the sports page. So every time, yeah, I used to wrap things with me. For me, he used to wrap using the sports page, whether it's everything. He used to even if it's bread or something, he used to wrap it with all this before of the sports page. So I used to read a lot, and the reading I used to put. Okay, I had read almost everything there. So, and he knew it. So what he usually used to do, he used to say if anybody who is number one, two, three from any school, if you became number one, two, or three, and you are from any school in the neighborhood, you are supposed to come to this place with a report form, of course, as a confirmation that you are number one or two or three. And because he had a bakery for donuts, he would give number one like the full package that contained 6 donuts, and then number two would receive like a packet that had four donuts, and number three would have a packet like that had 3 donuts. So I used to collect all of them every time. And okay, remember that guy. He was the most hardworking person I had ever seen that day. No, around that time, because first of all, he was young because he was newly married. Even his brother was young because they were newly married. But those guys, hey, they used to work hard. They used to get their materials from a nearby shopping center, and they used to use motorbike. Can you imagine those motorbikes? And to sell the donuts, because they had a factory for donuts, they used to pedal the donuts using bicycles. And during those days, the roads were a mess. But their bicycles, they had okay. I think when God wants you to succeed, He does it in such an ingenious way. You'll be amazed. They had these heavy bicycles. Those bicycles could walk. Oh, no, no. Those bicycles could ride in any mad situation, in anybody's situation. And hey, they used to do it. Hey, those are the people. Even right now, that guy is very aggressive when it comes to business, and I think that is why God bless him, because of his philanthropy, and because uh, he used to, okay, initially when he started, people used to be jealous of him. You know how people used to be jealous. Like they don't want anybody outside their cocoon to succeed. So here is a person from another village coming to our village and succeeding, taking our money. But thank God, this guy, even today, is still standing. That place now is so much developed. There is even a police post there, and there are so many people who bought around him. So he's going down history as one of the people who have their own shopping center named after them. And okay, sometimes it's been long since I saw him, but this guy, he's one of those people who are my role models. I really thank God for knowing, because I know God can bless you and you can start from grace, from grass to grace. Yeah, that's my story of philanthropy in the village. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.